We are back for another Star versus recap. Let's get to it. So, Tom and Star were having like a little picnic on the roof, but Tom was having mixed emotions because Star left. They said they need to. You probably don't know what that is. Let's just say they need to break up. Star was just getting so emotional about it. Even Tom was. They can't even be friends because they're in two separate places and all that. And Tom was like trying to leave, but then his like fire when he was trying to escape, it didn't work for some reason. And so he's trying to do the best he can to like get. The Star thinks that this is all because he's very emotional about the whole thing. So then Star tried to make Star Tom a portal by doing the butterfly transformation with probably the most Sailor Moonish style, which is still cool by the way. But she can't do it either because she's emotional. The weirdest fact about this is that I have to watch this on Disney now instead of my regular format Kim cartoon because only one episode was on there for some reason. Anyway, the police came in because before Tom said they had to break up, Star froze a helicopter up there. Because he couldn't hear. And then Mr. Diaz saw the whole thing, and now he wants to try and fix it for them. Because they're sad.
Thank you for calling Sad Teen Hotline. How may I help you today?
Yeah, we have two teens. They're sad because it just broke up. Yeah, one's a regular Earth teen who does magic or something, and the other one is a fire demon from the let's just say the underworld. Man, they're useless. So yeah, Tom still tried to leave, but yeah, that didn't go out so well. So Star tried to ask what's his problem, because they were taking so many different directions with this, and Tom thinks that he should date someone that he could be best friends with, and looks like Star already has that. They were about to give him some space, whatever, until Marco came, and Star told them that they're breaking up, to which that helicopter is still frozen. So yeah, Tom started to leave. They tried to leave again, but yeah, I think you already know. Yeah, that didn't work. So Marco tried to use his dimensional scissors, but that doesn't work either. And I guess Tom's stuck on Earth. So yeah, Tom's stuck on Earth, and then Star starts to realize that it's not just the portals that are all out of whack. She calls for the dial tone rings, and then all of a sudden there's just like some flickering and all that is like static or whatever. And yeah, it's totally something bad. So they need to go back to Muni. I don't know why, but let's go to the next episode, shall we? Alright, so Sarah tries to call Jenna and see how she got to Muni. Call Jenna.
Calling Jenna. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here with Tom, Star, and Margot, and I need to know, how did you get to Muni?
I don't know. Laters.
Damn, she's useless too! So now, Margot, Tom, and Star, go to see Jenna's parents, and they're surprisingly not how I imagined them, guessing on how I see Jenna. So then Jenna comes and Star asks her how she got her immunity. Jenna doesn't remember. Let's just say that it was on a Thursday. Her type of Thursdays is like feeding garbage to possums. And then they rip her head, and then he goes to some street alley to where she gets her hats from. There's this one dude who has a scar over his face and a gray eye that's different from the eye with a scar over it. Kind of reminds me of someone, but I don't know who. So yeah, they have the paint intense boss just to paint him so he can get the hat stitched or whatever. And while they were collecting to his boss, Tom and Marco were saying that maybe Star and Marco could probably be a thing or whatever. So then Star tries to think that she needs to put pressure on Jenna because she's not spilling the beans, because she has so much pressure on her because she doesn't even remember. So they start to eat. They go to Bueno Nacho. Yeah, they just said minute already. And now after they eat, Jenna starts to remember, while she also takes off her jacket, which is surprisingly satisfying to me. So then they go to some kind of secret cave underneath Bueno Nacho, and they see all types of things, and there was some hieroglyphics or whatever you call them, and it had glossary on top of it, and then Jenna started to fall down and do some kind of sauce or whatever, and it's not sauce. Let's see if this rings any bells. Do you remember in the end of season 3, the finale, where Moon and Star were transporting to all places in that, and then in the last episode, remember that? Well, that was one of the portals that they encountered, with a really nice callback. And there you go. There's your answer. So yeah, that wraps up the first one. Now on to the next one, shall we? Okay, next episode. So I don't know if I have short-term memory or something. But anyway, so you remember that little pony daughter that Star created? Well, that whole thing was actually a portal to that other world too. So to get her attention, Star and the others had to throw garbage down there. Yeah. So after that, they just go through, and they just start to lose their memories, and they just fade off. and Marco is tripping. And he's all like, oh, this is trippy, yo. I just feel like, what am I even doing here? I don't even know. Yo, I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted with what's happening in the episode that I forget I'm doing a recap. But anyway, they start to lose their memories. And, the ponies there, the unicorns, they start to make a family or whatever. Jenna starts looking around, and there's like little tiny ponies, and they're all infected or whatever. They're all evil and something. And then there's just one that comes out, and it's really huge and infected and all that. It's scary. So yeah, there's another unicorn who's surprisingly vicious and all that, and they're all, and the unicorn just like sap them, and like makes them leave. And it's probably just like a cut off, and then you go to the next episode. If so, that's clever. Anyway, next episode, shall we? So yeah, the back of the other temple, castle thing, Marco is, anyway. And heck, the High Commission were arguing because Ryan Willis wanted, like, Globgor to be out of immunity because he did do that one thing earlier. And, you know, it's hard to explain. And Mina is still upset about this. Yeah, Sarah Moon is has gone rogue. And, yeah. Then Sailor Moon, Mina, has like this whole giant suit of armor, and she flies into it, and she becomes super powerful, and then she turns Brawly mode. And Star wakes up with Justin Roy, Morty, Dupe. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just glad I didn't see Me6. And he wakes up with Dupe, and Star sees like a whole explosion from out of nowhere. So now Star goes to the castle, and everyone's on lockdown because the big monster thing that Sarah Moon Mina made, it's attacking the city. And Jenna wakes up with Globgor and Meteora, which still looks cool in her teen form, is now is just playing the end. Everyone is under attack. And just with 3, 4, 4. I don't know what's the rhyme with from. Yeah, the giant monster thing is attacking. And Eclipse came to the rescue and tries to attack it. And out of nowhere, their Globgor comes in and starts beating her up. Epic. So yeah, Globgor was going to attack it, but then all of a sudden, Sarah Mina just take like some like flaming sword thing and just like slice Globgor's. Well, not slice it in half, but it left like a whole mark on him, and he started to shrink, and he couldn't grow anymore. So Eclipse had to use one of his spells to tie him up, so hopefully that could keep him busy for a while. And then he tries to make him feel better, but then the giant suit of armor is now attacking the castle. You can't just attack. You know how hard they worked on that? It looks like they took a long time. So that thing that Mina created, it was like some kind of like a Solarian warrior. It's to say it was just like programmed or something. It was just intended to to kill off monsters. Because it was rare. So, Gargar was still feeling a little sick and stuff with all the things and all that zap and all of that. So, Eclipse started to fight him off. No. Off. And then he puts up his shield so that flaming sword wouldn't attack it. Then all of a sudden it started to crack. And they leave us at a cliffhanger. Basically a to be continued type of thing. I hate those. Anyway, those are the episodes. Thank you for watching, and see you next week for another Star Recap.